Hello and Happy New Year! 2021 has started and we can wave goodbye to 2020. Let's hope that 2021 sees a huge improvement. Anyway, Simple Stamping Saturday. It's Saturday, so it's got to be Simple Stamping Saturday. And I'm using the Wild Roses stamp, which is in the new mini catalogue. It's the January to June mini catalogue. If you're already a customer of mine, you should have received your copy already. And of course, on the 5th of January, it goes live, as does Celebration. So for every £45 you spend, you get to choose free items from the Celebration brochure. But let's concentrate on today's card, which is so simple. I'm using a very vanilla note card and matching envelope, and all I've done is just stamp the front of it with the Wild Roses stamp. I've also stamped the envelope because it just finishes it off beautifully. So you've got this wonderful little note card. Now I've used cinnamon cider because I wanted a copper look, and you'll see why later on. But if this is your first stamp set or first background stamp set is only a stamp, and you do not have a Stamparatus, you may need an F block, but I'm going to show you how you can use no block at all. Certainly for something like this. If you're doing some of the other techniques that I'm going to show you with my other samples, then you probably need a Stamparatus. Stamparatus is actually really good value because it's cheaper to get one Stamparatus than it is to get all of the blocks. So, and of course, you get a free Celebration item when you buy the Stamparatus. From memory, I think it's £46. So, yeah. Very vanilla note card and envelope. They come in the pack. I'm using Very Vanilla. You get 20 of each, so 20 note cards, 20 envelopes. I'm using Very Vanilla because those of you who have been following me for a while will know that Whisper White is currently transitioning to Basic White, and at the moment Whisper White of anything is, certainly any paper and card, is a bit of a challenge. And we don't at the moment know when we're going to get the Basic White in. So I'm going to be doing more stuff with vanilla. I'm not going to just use vanilla, but I'm going to be using more vanilla cards than I would normally use. So here is my stamp. I've already inked up some of it for when I was doing the envelope. But let me show you how simple this is. I'm not even going to take it out of the box. I have put the sticker on the back because I do like to know which way up is. But other than that, ooh, I've got a bit of card caught up. Other than that, I'm just leaving it in the box. So I'm inking it up with cinnamon cider. I love this colour. I will be very sorry to see it go, but fortunately we have it for more than a year yet, because it's one of the 2020-2022 in colours. So all is good. Right, I shouldn't have done that just yet, but it doesn't matter. I can just redo it. What I want to be able to do next is just find the crease of my note card. Should have done this, as I say, before I started inking up. And I'm just going to pop some post-it notes along the crease so that I don't get ink on the back. And the only reason I'm going to re-ink this is because some of the ink is puddling a little bit on some of the large areas. Generally speaking, it's not a problem, but I have been using Versamark, and I haven't got all of the Versamark off, so it's just puddling a little bit. So you will need a piece of scrap paper for this, and what you're going to do is just, with the courage of your convictions, try and find somewhere to put your piece of scrap paper. Drop your note card onto your stamp, that's the word I'm looking for, and just rub the back. Now you want to make sure you do not twist the card. but just pop everything down and just rub across the back, and then pull everything up together, and there is your stamped image. Now, if I was doing this on something larger, I would definitely use the Stamper Artist just in case I wanted to re-ink it, or, you know, re-stamp it. So if I was being very picky, I might want to re-stamp this area, but I'm very happy with it being slightly rustic, shall we say. I'm just re-inking my stamp so that I can do my envelope. And the envelope is probably even easier. Helps, of course, if you can find it. There we go. So all I'm going to do with my envelope is pop it so that, you can actually see there, I'm going to pop it so that it's over the top of a piece of paper, and just remember where you've inked, and again just pop it on and press down, and the piece of paper will protect the rest of your envelope. So all we're going to be stamping is the flap, and then you can just pull the whole thing up, and there is your stamped envelope flap. Simple as that. So I'm going to pop this to one side, and I will clean that later, but let me just finish this off. Really quick, really simple. You can do this with a lot of your background stamps if you just want, you know, a basic pattern, but this one is really good because it is a floral. A lot of the background stamps are more background and less obvious as to what they are, but this is such a lovely floral. And there we go. Those are our two really pretty note cards and envelopes. And can you imagine getting this through the mail with this lovely flap? Amazing. And of course you can do any colour you want. As I say, I've used cinnamon cider. Because I'm using very vanilla, I'm going to go for that kind of neutral. So what else have I done to step it up? Well, and this is where the copper comes in. This is heat embossed on copper foil, and I've heat embossed with gold embossing powder. So cinnamon cider card base, just heat embossed, and as I say, on copper foil. And then the other one that I've done is this one, which is heat embossed on vellum, and I've just tucked it round the back, and I must put a liner in, and I've just glued it down with glue dots. So I've got Terran tape on the back, glue dots on the front. You could use a little bit of the Tombow liquid adhesive, but I do find that glue dots work really well. So there we go. There are our Wild Rose note cards and envelopes, stepped up and stepped up again. I hope you enjoyed that. Do, if you would like a catalogue, do drop me an email or fill in the request form, which is over on my website. I always link to the blog post that's for this video. Just beneath in the description bar, you'll see there's a link to the associated blog post, and that will take you to close-up photos, a bit more information. I won't be able to list the stamp set yet because it's not available yet, but if you would like a catalogue, do please pop over to my website and we can get one of those sorted out for you, or drop me an email and I can get one in the post. UK only, because I only operate in the UK. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and to subscribe before you leave. Have a fantastic 2021, and I look forward to seeing many, many more of you as we get through the year. Okay, bye!